Hey, how's it going? Today we're going to be detailing my 2004 Super WRX Wagon. We're going to start with the inside. Going to do a little bit of interior cleaner, go over it with the protectant shine. I found that regular Windex works best on the glass. The automotive window cleaners seem to leave streaks. Going to run over it with the vacuum. Then we're going to hit the engine bay, degreaser and shine. On will be the outside. We're going to do power washing. My favorite is this Turtle Wax Wash and Wax. I prefer using a microfiber cloth with just regular bucket and water. And I will finish up with the tire shine. Before we get started, the outside of the car has seen better days. It's typically used for food delivery. Therefore, it goes down a lot of dirt roads, sees a lot of dust, and just generally doesn't get the attention that it needs, especially for the type of car that it is. It's relatively clutter-free, but it does need basic touch-up. So let's get started. Alright, I personally always like to start up at the front. This car is really dusty, so I'm going to just wipe it down with a dry rag, nothing on it. That way I don't have to fight all the dust with the cleaners. I prefer using Meguiar's interior cleaner with just a regular washcloth. Okay, now with the dash and most of the center console wiped down, I will switch up to the doors, the front doors specifically. All right, now that the cleaning is done, we're going to move on to the next step. Okay, with the whole car cleaned with the cleaner, we're going to go over it now with the protectant shine. This is basically going to put the protective waxy coat on it to prevent it from getting sun damage. It's also going to really make it pop like a newer car. So let's get this applied. All right, it goes a little bit quicker than the cleaning. The protectant is now on, so I'm going to move on to the next step, which is cleaning windows. All right, here we go on the windows. I just use Windex and paper towels. A lot of people say that's bad for the tint. I personally have never had any problem, and I haven't had anything better getting off those greasy kid fingerprints. Now with the Windex done, we can move on to vacuuming. Okay, so vacuuming is probably the easiest of them all. I'm just going to take out the mats and go around all the seats and floors. All right, now with the vacuuming, windows, and everything wiped down, here's what we're looking at right now. Oh, much cleaner than it was. Because this is a daily with no intention of showing, I'm just going to leave the door jams. This car is going to be back in service even tonight, so gotta make sure. And the next step is going to be on the outside when we're detailing the engine bay. All right, now that we got the inside of the car all done and vacuumed, we're going to do the engine bay before we actually wash it. I'm going to check the fluids while we're here as well. So I'm going to be using just engine degreaser. The brand really don't matter. And then I like to go over it with the shine just to make it look a little better. And I'm going to reuse my interior towels. I got my dust rag, which I'm going to wipe with first. And then I got my cleaning rag, which I'm going to use for the degreaser. And I got my shiner rag, which I'm going to naturally use for the shine. So let's get it going. All right, well, I think that's looking a lot better. As I said before, it's a daily driver, so I'm not going to go detail every crack and crevice. It's not going to be put out on display or anything. So with that now done, it's time to get the outside done and wrap up this project. Well, that's just about it. There's just a couple steps left, which we'll pick up here in a minute. I'm going to let it air dry, and then we're going to put the tire shine on the tires and throw the mats back in, or at least put them in the sunlight to dry farther if needed. But that's pretty much it.
Purple, orange, green with white tetrahydro cannabinol. Break it down and pack a bully up with that good luck. Purple, orange, and green stuff coated with the dust from the key for the last nug smoke.
From the stuff that I just bought, let me clear the ash from the last sesh. Grind a little up, load it in the pipe and hit it till it rips right. Till you take flight with your ass on the ground cause you're so high. I'm certified, been token herbs since back in time. Been doing dabs to feel it right. My tolerance provides a ceiling that is taller than the peak they're calling pikes. There's something in my water, but I look again, I'm drinking on a Sprite. The kind of shit that makes you zone out, filter certain tones comes out. Tunnel vision with the giggles, not that I would know how, right? Like I don't stay high, floating in the sky. Close my eyes when it's too much, when it's too bright.
Purple, orange, green with white tetrahydrocannabinol. Break it down and pack a we up with that good luck. Purple, orange, and green stuff coated with the dust from the key for the last nug smoke.
Yup, here we go. We've been down this road before. Fuck, that's good dro. Cough so hard my chest is sore they call me.